right, I'm back on the trail. Finally, missed last week. Doing the Section 13 hike today from Finland Rec Center to Section 13. Just got dropped off by Cadillac Cab. It's about 9:15, 9:30, something like that. And it's about 11 and a half mile hike, I believe. So not a long one, but not a super short one. And I got a feeling it's going to be a warm one today. It is 77 degrees out already. So it's, like I said, not even 9:30 in the morning. So I got a feeling it's going to be a warm one out here on the trail. But it's going to be some pretty scenic hiking today. I kind of go past, I think it's the giant rock in the middle of the woods. Glacial Erratic, it's called. And then I got the SawMill bog boardwalk, SawMill Creek, bog boardwalk. And that's the longest boardwalk in the country, as far as I understand, as far as hiking trails. So that should be interesting. Not to mention that the boardwalk is in very rough shape right now. So I've been wanting to hit the boardwalk before they close it down and start to fix it up, because I know they're going to. I heard they're going to, and you can tell they're going to need to. It's in real bad shape, so I'll show you that. That'll be treacherous and fun. But after that, you climb up to the Section 13 cliffs, which I've been to before. I've just never been past there. So I'm kind of going, that's the thing, is I've been up there, but I've never been north of the Section 13. That's why I'm starting north today. And I'm gonna head SawBow. I'm usually a no-bow hiker, but that's the joy of doing section hiking, is as you're going up in sections, you can choose to go no-bow or SawBow. For those of you who don't know hiker lingo, SawBow is southbound, no-bow is northbound. So I've been trying to do all my hikes no-bow, but some of them are just a better hike to go SawBow. So that's why today is a SawBow section hike. But once I get to something nice, take another video. All right, here is where the Superior Hiking Trail shows her ugly side. This is some pretty deep mud. This is kind of a good spot area where you would use trekking poles that I don't use. Jesus, I don't even know which way to go. That looks like it's gonna sink deep. Woo! Yeah, that sunk deep. That was way deep. All right, that's not gonna happen. Let's go this way. Jeez. Let's do. All right. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. Jesus. I'm just sinking in. God. All right. This is, like I said, this is the ugly part of the SHT. But my God, it has to be done. And I always say, just walk right through it as fast as you can. That kind of, to me, usually does the best. Get some momentum. But gee, this is obviously a pretty wet section because it's not even wet out here. The trail's been mostly dry until now. But this shows you what to expect out here, even when it's dry. I can't imagine what this would be like in the wet season or after a fresh rain. It would really be bad. So, but looks like I might be out of it now. Let's hope so for the time being. All right, I'm at the SawMill bog area, so we will see how she goes. Well, I would have done the trail register, but someone took the pen. Who took the pen? Come on now. But here we are at the bog. This is the section I've kind of been waiting to do. Look at this, beautiful. Just gorgeous out here. All right, I'm on the boardwalk, and geez, look at the views out here. Cannot complain. This is what I've been waiting to do for quite some time. Gorgeous views out here. So yeah, we'll see how this boardwalk's looking. Once it gets to the bad part, I'll probably just take a video and let you know and show you how bad it is. Well, looks like I'm gonna switch over right now because the boardwalk's getting bad right there. You can kind of see where it's leaning. So this should be a fun one. All right, let's check this boardwalk out. Woo, whoa, this whole thing just sunk down big time. All right, well, let's see how this goes. Here's a nice beaver dam right there, holding up that whole pond right there. Beautiful. You can see over here. Well, the flies are out though. They're landing all over my phone. I guess better my camera rather than me. But I'm gonna walk slowly and gingerly here because I'm not sure how sturdy this all is. Ooh. Huh. Yep, that's a little bit insecure, but so far so good. Yeah, beautiful views out here. Look at that. Alright, let's continue along this rickety boardwalk here. Yeah, look at it, just gets better. Alright, let's just hope, whoa, this whole thing is moving. I hope this can support me. I guess I've already seen 5 hikers go by already today, and they were all looking like they weighed more than me except for one guy. So if it's gonna support them, I'm sure it'll support me. All right. Well, that little part's over.
Oh, when the sun beats down and burns the tar up on the roof, and your shoes get so hot, you wish your tired feet were fireproof. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah, on a blanket with my baby's where I'll be.
Under the boardwalk,
Out of the sun,
under the boardwalk,
we'll be having some fun.
under the boardwalk,
People walking above,
under the boardwalk,
we'll be making love.
under the boardwalk.
Boardwalk. From the park you hear the happy sounds of a carousel. You can almost taste the hot dogs and french fries they sell. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah. On a blanket with my baby, that's where I'll be.
Under the boardwalk,
Out of the sun,
under the boardwalk,
we'll be having some fun.
under the boardwalk,
People walking above,
under the boardwalk,
making love
under the boardwalk, boardwalk.
down by the sea, yeah, on a blanket with my baby. Well, I'll be.
All right, I'm almost to the top here. Man, talk about your ass kicker for the day. My God. But I know I'm up here and some views right here. Oh, man, that was the hike of the day right there. Oh. But at least now I know I got some views from on top of this rock right here. I know I can get up on. Oh, geez. Whoo-wee. Worth the climb. Always is. Oh, would you look at that? I am beat. There's some Tediguchi behind me. Some good views out there. And there's Lake Superior in the North Shore out this way. Get it focused. Yeah, you can't really see the lake very well. It kind of blends in, but it's right there on the edge. So, whew, talk about your hike up to this spot. I might sit down and just have a snack. Section 13 cliffs are right there. Whoop, right there. So there's a campsite in between right down here. I might check that out just to see if anybody's there or whatnot. But, ooh, yeah, break time. All right, well, I'm not quite to section 13 yet, but there's some views right before section 13 of way out there. It's kind of hazy, but because it's so humid and hot, but that's kind of towards Tediguchi. I think that might be Mount Trudy out there. No, that wouldn't be. It might be. I don't think so, because I think that's SawMill Dome right there. So, but yeah, there's a lookout of section 13 cliffs are right over here. So I'm gonna come down around this way. The campsite's kind of down in here. So, but yeah, what a beautiful day for section 13. And then you look out here and you got Lake Superior, and you can see way out there all the mountains and the shoreline of the lake. But once again, you know, that's kind of hazy too because it's so hot and humid out today. But yeah, just beautiful views. All right, that little hill you see in front of me is going up to section 13. That's the spot. Once I get over that little horizon, wonder how many people will be up here. This is a very popular area, and the parking lot was pretty full this morning. Yeah, that's new too, the section 13 sign. Oh yeah, look at the views up here today. Man, let me get you to a little bit better spot for viewing. Ah, beautiful. Well, up at section 13, I made it. It's only, I think it's 12 o'clock or 11:45, something like that. So that was a pretty quick one, but look at the views at section 13. I've said it before in my fall colors hike video that I did last season that top 5 spot on the trail, easy. I mean, just look at the views you have all the way around you. I mean, even behind me, I've got views of Lake Superior behind me. I mean, you can see the tops on the tree right there of the lake. But what's even more amazing, there's nobody out here. It is Friday at noon, 4th of July weekend, and there's nobody out here. I expected to come up here to 10, 15 people. I mean, I've now passed, there's probably around 12 people on the trail. When I was over at the last little lookout, a group of like 6 hikers came by. So they were all saying they were looking for water. All the creeks and streams were all dried up, which SawMill Creek is right down here. I'll have to check it out when I get to the bottom over here by the trailhead, because I crossed SawMill Creek, and that does not look like a creek that would ever be dry if these other creeks are going. Oh, ground squirrel. But if these other creeks out here are going that I passed, I would think SawMill Creek, I mean the lake out there, it comes from that lake, so I would assume that SawMill Creek has water. So I thought that was kind of weird they said that. But yeah, they were desperately looking for water, and I would have gave up mine, but I have about 2 inches left of water in my water bottle. And but I brought Subway up here and with the Gatorade, so that's going to be my break time and lunchtime. So I need it too. That last climb up here, it's about 85, 86 degrees out here. It might be even hotter. Of course, now my thermometer's been sitting in the sun. It says 93, but it's been sitting in the sun for a minute now that I've been taking this video. But I'm gonna sit down, break out my chair, and eat some Subway. There's no bugs up here. Nice, beautiful breeze, and no people. That is weird. I really expected people to be up here, but I'll take it. Coming down from the section 13 cliffs, and beautiful day up there. Just a beautiful little breeze. All the flies and bugs and everything are just gone up there. There's just nothing. It's just beautiful up there. No complaints up there at all. Not to mention, I had the whole time I ate my lunch, nobody up there. Right as I got up to start kind of getting my stuff together and kind of get out of there and come down from the cliffs, 2 girls came up. They've been hiking south of here, kind of came through Tateguchi. They stayed at Kennedy Creek campsite last night, they said. So they've had a pretty strenuous hike today. I even said, as soon as they told me where they were from, I was like, whoa, today? This 85, 90 degree day? I was like, you guys really put in some work. Like, I know they're tired. They were both just drenched in sweat. It's like, gosh, I told them they were happy though that to hear from me to tell them that from this point on, smooth sailing. The rest of the section is extremely easy and extremely level and not very rocky and rooty. So they're going to stop up at section 13, and they're going to have their lunch up there too and get on with their day. From that point, I think they said they were going to stay at the Leskinen Creek campsite. That's a few miles away. So that should be nice for them. They were hoping there was water at the creek because I guess everything's dry around here. Everybody keeps saying all the creeks that I've gone past, they're not dry. I mean, they're low, but they're still running creeks. You still get water out of them if you need to. So like I said, I'll be curious to hear about, or when I walk up here on SawMill Creek, because I've been by this creek twice before and it doesn't look like a creek that dries up. So, I mean, I'm assuming it's got to be dry if everybody's been coming up to section 13 saying they need water and they can't find water. This creek is right before, right in between, I'd say, the trailhead and the section 13 cliffs, kind of right in between there. So we'll see when we get there, but there's a couple more lookouts on the way down from section 13, so I'll show those and get those on video here when I get to them, because there's still some pretty good lookouts. And right as I put the camera away, I hit the spur trail to the views. So now I'm here on this little short spur trail that takes you out to some pretty good views out here. Oh yeah, they're looking good today. It's getting a little bit less hazy out now. It's getting later in the day. Oh, there's a fire pit here too. Boy, people are just camping all over the place out here. But yeah, the haze has kind of gone away and kind of see a little bit better of a view today. Look at that. Now the day is kind of, you can see there's SawMill Dome right there. That was my last hike. But beautiful views out here. Definitely beautiful views. Look at that. All right, now I'm coming up on my little second spur trail I remember about, so I didn't pass it up. See if we can get a view of Lake Superior out here. Kinda. There she be. Not as good of a view in the summertime when everything's all grown in, but beautiful. What's up with these red leaves right here? It ain't fall yet. We're gonna bring your ass back to green. But yeah, it's a spur trail that's, what, 50 feet? It's worth your 50 feet. It's not a great view, but it's worth it. But I do know, as soon as you come out of the spur trail, there's another lookout right here, just on the other side, for an inland lookout. So, see what we got out here. Yeah, another good view. A little closer view of SawMill Dome right there. Summited that little hump over there. But yeah, good views over here. I know there's another little view spot right over here that I can take you to. Get this on video too, because this is a pretty good spot to take video. Yeah, look at, got the nice little beaver pond down there. And all the views that are out here are just spectacular. So yeah, so that was a nice last little lookouts for the section of this hike today. But like I said, I'm gonna go down and find out if there's any water at SawMill Creek. We will see. All right, well, now we've come up on SawMill Creek. And there's plenty of water in here. And it looks kind of stagnant, but it's not bad. I'd take that water. Right there I wouldn't probably get anything from, but over here where it's running, let's sit down for a minute. Ugh. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that at all. You got running water here. And you saw the last creek I went to, there was running water. There's some fish down there. But the last creek I went to, there was plenty of water in that too. I have no clue what those two girls and that group of like 6 were talking about, that the streams were all dry. That was weird. Like, you got plenty of water. You could swim in this. You can straight up swim in this. Maybe not that. On that side where it's all not moving as well. But where it's over here and it's moving, why not? All right. I am at the end of the trail of this section. I am now at the section 13 trailhead. And there are a good amount of cars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I saw 16 total hikers out here today. And there's the trailhead. Yeah. Even somebody with a motorcycle came out here. Sweet. It looks like his pack's still sitting there too. I wonder where he's at. But yeah, there's the truck. I am done for the day. So nice hike. I think the next hike is Eggy Lake, Sanju Lake, which are beautiful inland lakes. So next time